Hi there, it's Rob here from azimuthltd.ca. This is my first video blog. I hope to do more of these in the near future. I'm going to be showcasing hardware and software that I believe increases productivity in the surveying and construction industry. And I'd like to have this information open source. I won't be affiliated with any particular brand, Topcon, Leica, Trimble. This is going to be an objective view of the hardware and software available to the survey world today. So today we're going to be looking at Topcon's new data collector. It's called the Topcon Tesla. As you can see, it's in a tablet form. This is a 5.7-inch VGA touchscreen, and it's very, very bright. You can see I pressed this button up here in the top right corner, and we've got an extremely bright screen. I've used this for approximately 14 hours in broad daylight. Looked at it through sunglasses and had no issues viewing all of the information that I needed to look for. Over here you've got a camera button. This actual unit is equipped with a 3.2 megapixel digital camera in a situation where you need to pick up a little bit more data in visual form for the people in the office. Sometimes it supplements your notes. And right here you've got a key which opens up a rich text editor. So you can actually click here, type any note that you need, whether it's a culvert size, type, or an invert down from a manhole lid. You can put that in here. Obviously I would encourage you to keep those notes in your physical field book, and this should be used as a secondary source of keeping notes. Now on the bottom here you've got these 7 keys. From the left you've got the home key. Obviously brings you back to this home menu depending on which software you're in. This is your left programmable key. Right now it's programmed for the Topcon Magnet software. It's the new field to office to field data collection software based on TopServe. Here you've got the portrait to landscape button, and I can certainly appreciate this button because a lot of modern tablets have accelerometers, so if you turn it, it'll automatically change to landscape in this case. I don't personally like that. I like to have control over it, so it's nice to have that button on the front. This here is a simple directional pad. On this screen it just toggles through the individual buttons, but if you're in a program like TopServe or Magnet, it actually brings up a cursor which can be used to select points and lines accurately in the case that you don't have your stylus with you. Because you can see here, like, all of these buttons here are very large, so if you need to click them without the use of the stylus, you can. They're all very easy to press with just your finger. So as we go along, here's your back button, very standard, useful in most software packages. And right here you've got your right programmable button. In this case we've got Internet Explorer, so we're actually looking at my blog because we are connected to Wi-Fi. So we'll just press home, go back to the home screen, and then right here obviously is your power button. Pretty straightforward, pretty standard. You press it once and it turns the screen off. Useful to save battery in the field. And I have to say, I've used this unit in the field for approximately 14 hours. The battery lasted the entire time, and I still did some calcs before the battery died when I got back to where I was staying. So very good battery life for the brightness of the screen. Overall, it's a very functional package. I don't foresee you needing to recharge this midway through the day, but you never know. Put a long day in, you might drain the battery. From what I've seen, it works pretty good. So I'll just go around and show you a couple more things. Here on the side are your plugs. You can see they're all protected by pretty sturdy dust protectors. So from the far left, you've got your power, you've got your 3.5mm headphone jack. Right here is your 9-pin connection. Not used as commonly anymore, but it's there if you need it. Here you've got your USB, which is obviously a must-have for a data collector of this generation. And there's your mini USB right there. And that's not micro, that's mini, in case you were wondering. So the unit itself is IP67 rated, so for international standards for dust and waterproofing, it's pretty high up there. It's up there with Topcon and Leica units, so it's very sturdy. I've never had any problems with Topcon's hardware, but I do hear people say with the original stuff, the older stuff, that it wasn't as sturdy as Leica or Trimble. This is very sturdy. I really like the way it feels. I feel like if I drop this thing 2 meters, nothing will happen to it. And that's how survey equipment should feel. So going around, you've got these nice contoured areas for your hands. So if you're using it for doing some calcs in the field, you can actually just put your hand in the strap and you can hold it nicely for doing any kind of Kogel calcs. On the back, you've got this RAM unit. This is a bracket manufactured by the company RAM. You might be familiar with their laptop mounting systems. And this works really nicely because you just unscrew the connector from your pogo pole and loosen it up a bit, and you can swivel this unit on that ball. So if you're in the field, you can easily put it in landscape mode if that works best for you. Loosen it and turn it to portrait if that suits you better. So that's my overview of the hardware, the new hardware developed by Topcon and Juniper Systems. Overall, very impressed with it. I've used many data collectors, and so far I've never used a data collector with such a brilliant screen that works so well with the survey software. Obviously excellent for topos, excellent for layout, because you've got all the data there. Very user-friendly, very easy to access all the functions that you need. Maybe in a later video I'll go through Magnet and TopServe, but at the moment I'm not quite familiar enough with it to feel comfortable doing a video. Maybe if I put a couple more hours I'll get to that stage and I'll let you guys know. Well, there you have it, the new Topcon Tesla data collector, and thanks for watching my very first video blog.